All right, let me see. Oh, you want to hear from Eric the Midget or not?
Sure. It's, I guess American Idol is it tonight?
He's promoting his Idol show, which is on the internet. Eric.
Hello.
Good morning, Eric.
How are you, Eric?
Good.
What can we do for you?
Well, just that, tonight's my American Idol show. That I just wanted to call in to promote.
Boring.
Sad ass.
How's that girlfriend of yours?
She's good.
Yeah, she make any plans to come see you?
We're working on a thing for around Valentine's Day.
Is she still fucking everyone besides you?
She's not fucking anyone.
Badass.
But they
Did you email Robin and call me a fat piece of shit?
Hey, Eric, how can Artie win Dana back?
Yeah, you seem to be a stud. You're somehow keeping this hot chick on the line. What's the advice there, Fruity?
Dye your hair.
Completely change your personality.
Right? to more like yours?
Eric is more sensitive than you are, Artie.
You know what's funny about looking at him on the screen? There's so much glare on those glasses.
Those aren't glasses. Those are his eyes.
You know, Eric was supposed to do. He called me yesterday. He said he was going to do a relationship advice on his Johnny Fratto site last night, but he didn't do it. I was wondering what happened.
It got pushed back.
How to be bullshitted by a chick?
What did you need to have been in a relationship in order to give relationship advice?
I am in one.
No, you've been in one for 2 weeks, Eric.
And now you're an expert?
Well, I guess a little bit.
The only person in your life who's fucking you is the person that does that hair.
Yeah, because your roots are showing. When is it time for a tune-up?
When are you going to, what are you going to...
Yeah. Artie, you're one to talk. The other night, people noticed that your hair looked a lot darker than usual.
What are you talking about?
On Letterman.
I don't dye my hair.
Yeah, I don't either. People think I do. I don't.
I honestly would never do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. If it's darker, it's darker.
Hey, what are you going to call yourself on this new advice show?
Eric's a gay actor.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, what's that got to do with relationship advice?
Yeah, you better come up. You got to come up with a better name than that. What are you going to call yourself on the relationship show?
Eric's a shitcock.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense.
Shitcock's my favorite.
It means you get a lot of anal.
It could imply you're gay, but we'll just say it's a chick.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
You're really just not getting under my skin anymore?
What is that?
Those voice clips.
Bullshit.
Oh, it's getting under your skin. You're just acting. You're trying to use reverse psychology.
We're not falling for it.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to call it? Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll give you. What is your new name?
Eric, the retarded midget.
Okay. Well, Eric, the retarded midget, could you give Artie some relationship advice?
You say you already told him. Change your personality.
No, real relationship advice.
I think that was real. I think he's right on the head.
It's too late for that.
All right, Eric.
Stop being a drug addict or junkie and chronic gambler. That may help.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah, you can't just do that overnight.
It's good advice.
I'm talking about getting Dana back right now.
Well, he's absolutely right, I think. I think Eric's on target.
So stop being a drug addict?
Write this down.
I never thought of that.
Hey, Eric, I'm looking at your webcam now. You're particularly blotchy today.
Yeah, on the right side, the left side of his face.
Do you sleep on your left side?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Do you see all those zits and, like, red shit? Like, it's all in your forehead and all the way down to your chin.
Almost looks like it was beaten up.
Yeah, it looks like someone punched you.
It looks like someone put glasses on a tangerine.
and dyed hair on top of the tangerine.
And epoxied a phone to its side. Hey, Eric, man, did you hear I've been using your method on the road? I've been fucking the bed.
He likes it.
Yeah, I heard that last week.
So you could give that kind of advice.
Yeah, how to jerk off.
That seems a little more appropriate. You should do an Eric the Jerk Off show. Like, hey, you know how to whack off. You're an expert at it, so...
Yeah. Eric, I don't get it. So what do I do? Do I pretend the pillow is the girl, or what do I do?
No, I'm not making any comment about that.
You won't comment on things you know.
Have you ever masturbated thinking about your new girlfriend?
Yes.
All right. So when you're laying there thinking about her, and I know you're in love with her, so it makes it okay, do you ever, like, the pillow, is that her face? Do you ever kiss the pillow?
Why are you trying to get me to go into this?
Well, I'm just curious. I mean, I'm asking you a relationship
There are people
advice.
out there who need to know.
I mean, so far your relationship is sort of imaginary in the sense that you haven't gotten your hands on it yet.
And if we're going to listen to you about the American Idol, we want to know everything about you.
But did you do that, Artie? Did you, like, kiss the pillow?
Was
like
the girl head the pillow?
I told you, the chick in Syracuse, her name was Lauren, and I named the pillow Lauren.
Did you really? Did you say, like, oh, Lauren?
Yeah.
Did you stroke the pillow?
No, really, what did you,
and the
tell
pillow
us what
never
you did.
called me fat.
No, tell us what you did. Like, you kissed it?
Yeah, like you kiss it, you're like, you know, you got the pillow underneath you, and you're fucking the bed, and you're saying, oh, you know, what's the girl's name?
Lauren?
What's Eric's name? Your chick's name?
Catherine McPhee?
No, Kendra?
Oh, Catherine McPhee.
Kendra.
Yeah, you know, it's simple.
So, Eric, do you recommend that the pillow become the head of the girl, as Artie did?
I guess.
We want to know how you do it.
I'm asking you advice. I'm trying to get a preview of the show you're doing.
You're the expert.
In fact, people should call in Eric's show tonight and ask masturbation questions.
There's nothing to call. There's no number or anything. You have to be in the room and ask a question
I see.
in the room.
Do you finish on the bed, Artie? Did you actually finish into the sheets like Eric does?
Yeah, it was a hotel. I didn't care.
That's so mean of you guys. Eric, who washes your sheets?
I don't do that on the sheets.
You do it
What do you do it on?
Why does it matter?
Tell us, Aaron, please.
We're trying to get the details.
Well, if you do it in your PJ pants, some of it has to get on the sheets. Just can't.
Ew, God, that's got to be wet. You're lying in the wet spot.
Yeah, it can't stay contained in the PJ pants.
And those pants must stand up on their own.
It's a heavy load. You have to wash your PJ pants every time you do that. Right?
No.
Ew, you don't wash them?
Oh, man.
So when you put your PJ pants on...
They could have last night's residue in them?
Wait, you don't wear underwear?
Oh, you do it in your underwear.
Oh, so then you change your underwear in the morning?
Yes.
Ugh.
And then who washes your underwear?
What lucky foreigner has
That
that?
guy typing?
Yeah, seriously, who washes your underpants?
Johnny Fratto. Oh.
Oh.
KC.
Who does it?
My roommate with all the other laundry.
Oh, sweet ponata.
So he could put his hand in there and feel some wet load in your underpants.
I hope he wears gloves.
Stay away from the underwear. It's extremely moist this morning.
Do you do this every night?
with my date Kendra.
I've been taking a vitamin. It makes me have strings.
His fucking underwear is like a piece of concrete in the morning.
I know.
I had to jackhammer it off my thigh.
I mean, that is gross.
Have you ever, like, sometimes, like, I used to beat off and then, like, leave the tissues wrapped around my penis, and then in the morning I couldn't get the tissues.
Stuck, right?
Yeah, they were stuck on there, and then I have to pee them off.
It's like pulling away at like a new piece of toilet paper.
Yeah, and sometimes you think your penis is going to rip. Have you ever ripped your penis on your underwear, Eric?
No.
So how do you detach your penis from? Does it ever become like sort of glued to your underwear?
No.
How do you manage to avoid all this?
Yeah, how do you avoid that? It's a good question, Mom. It really is. I mean, I'm curious. I never get to talk to guys about this.
People are wondering out there. They have this problem.
Eric, I'm enjoying your appearance. I'm actually learning something. How do you keep your penis from becoming glued to the underpants?
I just managed to keep it from doing that.
How?
Why is it so fucking important?
Because you know what? Here, I finally found something you're an expert in. And and something that you and I can bond over.
Yeah, grossness.
And I don't want to, when you call into the Playboy Channel, if you talked about this kind of shit, people would keep you on the air. I mean, this is fascinating. Everybody jerks off. You don't have to be embarrassed. You're not the only one doing it.
We find it fascinating that you managed to not get up and clean up afterwards, and you don't wind up with this glued to your private part.
You're grotesque.
You fall asleep. First of all, if I came in my underpants, I'd get up and take them off. It'd be too uncomfortable.
It'd be wet, right?
Yeah. Unless you have a really small load.
What do you have? Yeah, you're putting out what?
Do you have a tiny load because you're of small stature?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have a normal size load?
Little people, little world, little load?
Little load.
Wait, is that true, Eric? Little people have little loads?
I guess, but will you please shut the fuck up about this?
How small could it be?
You know what? That's
wait a second.
That's a good nickname, Little Load.
You're telling me,
Eric, the little load.
that a small man's load is proportionately smaller?
What? You think I go around asking other little people, guys that...
No, but you watch porno, and you see the loads these guys drop.
I don't watch that part.
Yes, you do.
Eric, do us a favor.
Wait. You close your eyes when the guy comes?
Yes, like I want to see that.
So you've never... Oh, come on.
You don't want to see the humiliation of a woman as the load is all over her face? That's the best part of the video.
Eric, you know what, Eric? We're going to send you a regular size guy's load and just compare it to yours.
He's claiming he has a small load. I don't believe that.
But it makes sense if he's not jumping out of bed.
Hey, Richard, you've watched midget porn.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, I've seen a midget shoot a pretty good-sized load.
Yeah, but those are porn midgets.
Well, it just might take Eric a little longer to save it up.
Nah, midgets have a regular load. It took me 3 bottles of shampoo once to get it out.
Yeah, but Eric's claiming that his load is smaller than, let's say, a normal-sized man.
But how would he know if he doesn't watch loads in movies?
But he doesn't have to get up and clean up.
He's getting embarrassed, right. but he does watch loads in movies. How can he miss it?
He immediately said his load was smaller, so he knows.
But you know what? At this one time, I have to defend Eric. I don't think it's that crazy to whack off and not into your underwear and not change it. I do that all the time.
You don't find that odd.
No, I do that every time.
Yeah, because you're gross.
Does your penis ever stick to your underpants?
It does. But you know what? In a weird way, just like Fred just said, I like it. Like in the morning, I like pulling my underwear away from my belly. And there's just something like...
Yeah, but what about if your penis is stuck to your underpants?
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
You like the sensation?
You like it all.
It's a cool sensation.
Jumped up.
Yeah.
Eric, is that what you're trying to say? Like, Richard, you enjoy the sensation of pulling your underpants away in the morning?
No, I don't enjoy that.
But you just
But
do
you're
it.
saying you don't even have that problem.
Do you use like a Vaseline product or something to keep the...
He definitely has that problem if he's... You know,
but he says he has a little load, so he's...
So what? He has maybe he's got a little penis. A load's a load. It's still like crazy glue, that load.
Yeah, but maybe he's putting it in like a certain... he moves his pants around. So
or maybe
it's not
he shifts his pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, but during the night...
I aim for the pubes.
Or maybe it's drying up in his belly button inside.
Oh, my God.
Is that true?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Cum reservoir.
What?
What?
I said, no, it's not, you hick.
Come on, I'm trying to defend you, Eric.
Eric, so you wake up in the morning, your underpants are all sticky, you put them in the hamper, I guess, and then your roommate comes and washes them?
Yes, just like he washes all the rest of the laundry.
That's so vile.
And do you do this every night, Eric?
No.
How often?
I'm not going to say.
Why not?
It's a big deal.
I went to surprise my roommate.
When was the last time you did it?
Don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Would Eric be willing to shoot a load into like a soda bottle so then he can send it to us and we'll judge if it's a normal size load?
I don't think we need a soda bottle.
Yeah, you might just need like a toothpick
a thimble?
holder.
A pill bottle.
Eric, can you send us a load so we can measure it?
No, I cannot.
Too small to even collect?
No, it's just that I will not do that.
Robin wants to see your load.
We all do.
Can't you do it for me?
Send us some soiled underwear. We want to auction it off.
Why are you so blotchy today? I'm concerned about you. What's going on over there?
Nuclear radiation.
The whole side of your face is like covered in zits.
You're looking Benji-ish.
Yeah.
Not covered in zits, you asswipe.
It's red.
It is like he sleeps on that side.
No, but that's ridiculous.
I slept in my cum.
Oh, my God.
He had to tear the sheets from
I
his
shot
face.
my load on my face.
No, really,
Oh,
because
I did not.
you've got the whole Benji thing going. Benji gets all blotchy.
We don't know why he's blotchy either.
Could you pop out your eyes?
No, really, what's going on, Eric? I'm concerned.
Well,
Listen.
when you're in high school, they say if you masturbate too much, you get acne and stuff. So maybe
No, that's not what's going on.
Really?
No, he
No,
has a
but you
nervous
see how his
condition.
finger is, his hand is propped up there? It might be that.
No, you know what? You're rubbing your face too much. Don't put your hands on your face. Take your hand away.
That's not the cause.
What is
it?
the cause then?
Maybe the phone.
No, his forehead is all red and covered
But
in
that
bumps.
stays red.
Yeah,
See
There's
that?
no bumps up there.
There are.
there
What's
are.
on the side of your face?
Looks like a frog's back.
Well, then you need a new cameraman because I'm telling you.
It's got to be his bed. His bed must be filthy. If he comes in his sheets and
All the
stuff,
time,
and then he's
yeah.
rolling around in it.
to his own cum.
You think that's it?
I bet that's it.
The sheets just got changed last night.
Yeah, but before that, when was the last time?
They get changed weekly.
Yeah, he's got some kind of nervous condition there.
You got to change it hourly.
I don't know what product you're using, Eric. Maybe you ought to change.
We need to send Eric to a spa, maybe,
Yeah.
for a facial. and
Before that girlfriend
manicure.
comes out, yeah, he's got to get a...
We need to fix you up.
I'm going to put him in a tanning bed.
Yeah, we got to get you dolled up before you meet the girl you've been dating for 2 years.
I just realized, you know what you need? A tan.
I don't need a tanning bed. I need a tanning crib.
A microwave.
Well, Eric, I would love to talk masturbation talk with you. If you ever want to do a show on that, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are.
We're going to send you a tanning bed, but don't fuck it.
Shut up, fat junkie.
Val said he used to jerk off in a tanning bed.
Oh, God.
Do that.
Well, Eric, your show is tonight. What you want to give it a plug? How do people tune it in?
Go to www.jfsc.tv at 8 o'clock Pacific Coast time.
Now, will it also work if I just Google boring?
That'll pop up as the only listing.
Well, good luck with the show. I hope your technical problems are worked out.
I'm going to Google mind-numbingly dull.
You'll find me.
Oh, there you are.
You just Googled that and Eric came up?
Yeah. I cross-referenced mind-numbingly dull with blotchy.
Eric, is there something that we could type into, let's say, Google if we forget the address so we can find you easily?
Eric, the annoying midget.
All right, if we put in Eric the Annoying Midget, it'll come up?
Look what it says across the screen. Hang on, let it go back to the beginning.
Eric's skin is fine.
Fat ass.
Eat me, fat ass, and big nose. All right.
Oh.
Well, you want to be that way? I gave you a plug. I don't know.
That's great.
Very nice.
All right. Thank you, Eric, and good luck with your show tonight. And we'll be sure to listen to it tomorrow. And let's hope the technical problems are worked out. I had a hard time following it the last time.
Actually, I love the technical problem.
You do. That's your favorite part of the show?
Yes.
That sounds like a great network show. Fat ass and big nose. Jake and the fat man.
In case anybody forgets what that show sounds like, I can...
Please.
Somebody in the room, I think, what is it, Judge, wants to know why it still says on your MySpace that you're single.
Doesn't anymore.
Okay, I will change that soon. I know I will. I just have to get to it.
Yeah, you need to change that pretty quick because you know you're going to get bombarded with that one.
That's been...
Yeah.
We're trying to hear your show. What is that?
I said that's been fixed.
All right. All right, Eric, we look forward to it.
Instead of saying single, it says duped.
No, it does not. It's not an option, and that's not what's going on, Robin.
Well, we'll see when you have sex with your new girlfriend.
And why, out of anyone, do you feel like you have the ability to put any 2 cents into this? When you don't say hardly shit about your relationship with Jim.
Well, you got a point there, Eric, because even the listeners write in and say, what is with Robin? She's the first one to say you have to come clean for the show.
I do?
I guess so. That's what it says in the email.
I don't recall saying that.
Here it is. A couple of emails that make Robin's point. I'll read you one. How can you allow Robin, of all people, to censor the show? Everyone on the show is fair game, and she needs to deal with it. Think of all the shit the rest of you deal with on your private life. Damn, Robin. Too bad. Boy, these guys are illiterate. Damn, Robin. Lost Dana over it. That said, too bad, Robin. Your whereabouts are free game. I don't know what that. Damn, Robin lost Dana over it. What is that? I don't understand people's emails.
I'm glad you picked it up to read.
Yeah, it was retarded. All right, thank you, Eric, and we will listen to your show. We will make sure to check it out tonight. And, by the way, if I want to listen to that show or, certainly feel a part of it, what would I call you on that show?
Eric, the ignorant asshole.
All right, fair enough. Eric, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care, paint your hair.
Thank you. Yeah.
If you go to Google and you put in the phrase mind-numbingly dull,
yeah,
Eric is the 3rd and 4th entry.
What's more dull and mind-numbing than Eric?
Wait.
I want to know what's number 1.
Are you serious?
There's something on YouTube called Eric the Actor's Mind-Numbingly Dull Hour.
Yeah.
And so if you put in that phrase, that's the 3rd and 4th entry are Eric the Actor.
Oh, that's because I said it last week, too.
But that's amazing.
I put it in there as a name.
So what is first and second?
Something in a different language where it becomes thoughtful reflection on obsession. I don't know what that is, some French word. And Amazon.com, mind-numbingly dull.
The first two are 2 episodes of Kiner's Corner from 1970.
That was pretty dull. Well, Eric, I wish you luck, and of course, I hope you work out the technical problems. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Say bye for now.
No.
Come on.
Come on, that's your favorite thing to say.
You haven't said it for us in a long time.
I'm not saying it because of the fact that after you started in with all that talk about masturbation, it led to a bunch of stupid asses coming in here that I had to kick left and right.
Someone told me he runs that website like a Nazi.
I would imagine he does.
Anybody says anything negative, he throws them out.
Out they go.
Out they go. You'd have a lot more people in there if you just tolerated a bit of the shenanigans.
People just want to have fun with you, Eric.
Right. He has no sense of humor. What is it?
It's not even like insulting him or anything. If you ask like a question, a wrong question, you're out.
You're out.
You're out.
Like what? What would be an example?
Like even like what you just asked him. Like if you asked him anything about masturbation, out.
Out. Eric, you got to let people do their thing.
I know it's just stupid ass SSNers and syndicate members.
Syndicate
I don't want them in here.
What are syndicate members?
Ask Shuey, he knows. He's friends with the dumbass leader.
There's a syndicate.
Shirley's friends with the syndicate leader?
Yes, he is.
And what is the syndicate? I have you on the phone. Tell me.
One of the reasons why I don't want to ever deal with Shuey again.
Because Shirley is friends with the syndicate?
Yep.
And what is the syndicate?
They're a group of idiots led by a guy named Dino.
And what do they do?
What's their purpose?
They do stupid things like Dino's one of Mutt's mods and
It's the whole world we don't know about.
I know.
What's he talking about?
Mutt's mods.
He's saying that there's a group called the Syndicate that is friends with Shuley that are after him on the website.
This is a cartoon in the making.
Yeah.
I got sucked into this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
and I spoke to Eric yesterday. Eric's one of those guys that gets violently angry, and then when you sit and you talk reason to him, he totally, like, changes his mind. There's some weird thing going on between the Stern Fan Network and the JFS, whatever the fuck they're called.
The JFSers.
So I get an email from one of the JFSers over the weekend, some guy that works at the site. It's, like, ridiculously long, and it basically is, how could we, as a show, support SFN? Do we know what's going on? And I guess somebody posted Johnny Fratto's home number, and somebody posted Eric the Midget's home number. I look into it. You know, they're making us sound like we're horrible people for supporting them. I look into it.
I don't support it. I mean, they're there. I mean, what am I going to do? Ignore them?
But it turns out that as soon as Mutt found out both things were done, they were taken down almost immediately.
Right.
And I said, Eric, yours was taken down almost immediately. Johnny's was taken down within 3 hours. I said, you can't monitor every single thing. As soon as he found out, even though you guys don't get along, Mutt was honorable and acted right away. And then there's that long pause, and he goes, I guess you're right. But in the meantime, he gets these angry emails, but I'm like, it's a world I don't want to be part of.
Right.
They have their own little wars going on.
But what about the syndicate?
Well, I think the syndicate, are those the people at Stern Fan Network who are against you, Eric?
Right, and my technical advisor just said to tell you how you might want to get into the syndicate because they are ripping you off. Right,
so there's another argument. You know, they're claiming that somewhere on there, there might be a guy who has a posting. Johnny Fratto and Mutt are at each other's throats.
Really?
At each other's throats. They hate each other now.
But what about the syndicate?
Well, the syndicate was what Eric named them, I guess, is some people that might be...
What they name themselves.
Okay, what are they doing? What are they doing, Eric?
Well, I think you're trying to get to it.
Yeah, but it's funnier when you say it.
They're like my technical advisor's trying to tell me they're ripping you guys off by taking things from Howard TV and posting them on file sharing.
Uh-oh. I'm against the syndicate, too. I'm joining forces
You're joining forces with Eric.
And the syndicate are no friends of mine.
And we looked into it, and we're trying to find proof of that. But it's, again, like I get...
See, maybe he's lying about the syndicate to get me against it.
He doesn't know.
You're your friend.
He only knows what he's being told by a guy.
Right. I see.
Right, Eric? Would that be fair?
I guess, but I trust Johnny.
Of course you do.
Well, let me tell you, this is really heating up.
I didn't know all this was going on.
A lot of negative emails flying back and forth to me and Tim. Both sides saying we have to step in the middle and put our foot down, and I'm just like,
well, first of all, I have nothing to do with the Stern Fan Network, nor
the syndicate.
No, I also want to deny any allegations.
Johnny Fratto's, whatever that network of his is.
I want to deny any involvement with the syndicate.
But here's the argument that they make. This is what the argument they make in the email. By having Mutt have his own show here, we are in fact endorsing Stern Fan Network.
Oh.
And whenever they do anything wrong, they can't believe that somebody like you, who's as honorable, would let that go on.
Well, I know Eric once posted all of our private email addresses.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
And my phone number and my email address, yeah. You did, right, Eric?
Did that.
Right, Eric?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
Oh, how dare you.
Then by having Eric on, I'm endorsing him. Maybe I shouldn't have him on. Is that right?
Why did you do that, Eric?
I apologize for that last time.
Why did you do it? What were you angry about?
Well, you guys were taking a long time to get back to me about if I was going to be having that Idol show on Sirius.
And you blew it away for us. You gave away all of our secrets. Wow.
Well, I was trying to get the fans to email you guys. And
wow, that's so mean.
Thanks a lot.
Well, you're no better than the syndicate, then.
Yeah, you play by the same dirty rules.
You start with dirty rules, and now you got to live by dirty rules. Tim, what do you make of all this between the syndicate, the SFNers, the JFSs?
All I've got to say to Eric the Midget is revenge is a bitch, because when we first started here, he posted Gary's number, my direct line, the whole thing. Shit happens.
There you go, Eric. Live with it.
Now you pissed off Tim.
Live with it.
All right, obviously there's a lot going on. Oh, Mutt wants to explain the syndicate. I got to hear this. I hope this is fascinating to everyone. It is to me. I am endlessly fascinated. Mutt, go ahead, please.
Hey, how are you? Hey, I wanted to say that first that Johnny Jr. is the one that posted Johnny's phone number, and it's on his contact page on his website, but we took it down anyway because we just don't want it to look bad. And as for this syndicate thing, they keep trying to say that there's people on SFN bootlegging Howard TV. Nothing like that's going on.
Then I apologize to the syndicate.
Anything at all that you need. Anyway, they're just fighting with us right now. I'm not fighting with them. They do get lots of the SFNers like working up back and forth because they like going into Eric's chat room and I'm screwing with them, but I'm doing everything I can to control them.
Now, you and Johnny, what's going on there?
I don't know. He wanted to, like, buy SFN at one point, and I wouldn't sell it, so now he started this other website, and he feels that he has to, like, take me down so he can be the new website. I don't really know. I'm trying to stay out of all of it. Some fighting went on.
How much did he offer you for?
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
Yeah, how much money?
He didn't come right out with a solid number, but there was like a 7-figure sort of like a roundabout offer. It was sort of like he hinted at that, and then just nothing ever happened with it. I just wasn't interested in selling. It was right at a time that I was talking to Tim about some stuff, and I didn't want to get rid of the site no matter what it was.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I had no idea it was worth that kind of money.
Yeah.
Is SFN worth more than JumpTheShark.com?
I don't know about that.
All right. Well,
anyway, I just wanted to call up and say that we're not stealing anything, and I hope Eric loves us again one day.
Mutt, are you a part of the syndicate?
No.
Can you reveal if you're a part of the syndicate?
I think any internet mob stuff is just dumb, but, you know, if they want to, like, call themselves the syndicate or if they want to call themselves the Frado Social Club, like, it doesn't bother me.
How many people do you think are in the syndicate that are, you know, currently at war with Eric?
I don't know, 20?
20.
You know, it's like...
Oh, man. And who leads the syndicate? Who is this Dino?
Okay, at one point, this guy Dino started these internet radio shows, and then Johnny's group split off from the syndicate. They all used to be part of the syndicate, but they split off and started their own internet radio shows. And now they're fighting with one another because they're the better internet radio shows than the syndicate, and somehow I'm mixed in the middle, and they've decided I'm the enemy because I don't hate the syndicate. It's really dumb.
All right. Well, thank you, Mutt. I'm no clearer on this than before.
You have to choose sides, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to just stay out of their gay fight, and so somehow I'm one of the bad people, too.
All right. Across his screen is Mutt is lying.
Oh. Eric, why is Mutt lying?
That's my technical person doing that.
Oh, you don't believe that?
Well, I don't think... I think he's lying. I don't believe what he says. No, I just don't believe him.
All right.
Well, I love you, Eric. I think you're great on the show, and I don't know how to make this stuff stop. But I can tell you, nobody's stealing no shit, buddy. I know your technical advisor had screenshots of something from back in October, but that was like some other website that had nothing to do with SFN, and that site was shut down in October.
Well, Mutt, you've given a testimony that you're not a member of the syndicate.
No.
And I believe you. All right, thank you.
Hey, have a good one.
I'm wondering now, who is Eric's technical person? That sounds like a job as bad as being the sound guy on a porn set. I mean...
Could you imagine?
See, I don't know if the technical person is also the laundry person.
No, she said... Well,
technical person.
He said the same guy who does the camera washes his underwear.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
All right, well,
I did not.
Eric, there's lots more to talk about, but unfortunately we're out of time, and who knows?
Hey, shut up for a minute. The first person, you see the little windows on the screen?
Yes.
Little windows.
The first guy is the technical person.
And by the way, Hook-Nosed Mike is on. He claims he's part of the syndicate.
Oh, really?
Is that right, Hook-Nosed? You're in the syndicate?
Morning, Howard, you Hook-Nosed Jew bastard. Yeah, I do a show twice a week on the syndicate, and all this bullshit with this little fuck has nothing to do with what the syndicate does, bro. We just go on there, we do our thing, we have a lot of fun, we get a lot of people, a lot of traffic coming in there checking shit out, and then these people come into our room, and they had us shut down this week. You know, where we...
Is the syndicate against Eric?
Well, Eric, apparently... Johnny Frado and Eric and all these other people, they branched off from the syndicate and they started their own thing, and then they started a hate battle between us.
So they would come in here, and Johnny Filo's got more fucking money than we do. So he gave, Stickam, the server, they used some money for a banner and everything else and blah, blah, blah. So now he's got the admins in his pocket. So whatever he...
Wow, Robin, who knew?
This is crazy.
I didn't realize that Eric was once part of the syndicate and broke off.
Fuck knows idiots. I was never a part of the syndicate.
Sounds like Hook Nose is saying you were a part of the syndicate.
You probably were a big man in the syndicate.
Eric, don't tell me that you didn't. Eric, don't tell me that you didn't come into my fucking show one morning and I had these 3 broads on camera getting fucking naked.
I was in there, but I never claimed to be a part of it. I never said I was a member.
Well, I never said that you were a member. I said Johnny Filo and the people over at JSSC.
Well, obviously this is something that's
the
not...
lines are getting blurry.
It's not going to... Are you guys as fascinated by this as I am?
I think I'm like...
I zoned.
Oh, you did really?
No.
Yeah.
I'm writing all this down. I've got a great... Eric's the superhero, and all these people are plotting against him.
All right. Eric, thank you. Hook Nose, thank you.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to say I went up against Eric one Saturday night, bro, and I took him down. You know what I'm saying? I had 6,000 fucking people on my show.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Eric, how did you let that happen?
Go up against me tonight at 8
p.m. Hey, listen, Howard, if you come to my show, I actually get girls to come to my fucking studio and take their clothes off, not just dream like this little bastard.
All right. Well, Eric, you've been challenged, and let's see if the better man wins.
All right, Hal, listen, Saturday nights at midnight, brother, East Coast time, Syndicate Radio.
And Eric is on tonight with his American Idol chat show. All right, thank you. Thanks to both of you.
All right, pal.
Bye. Thank you, Eric.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Okay. Well, there you have it, Rob.
Wow, what an episode today.
I have to take a break. Gary, what is this about you hate Eric the Midget? I got a voicemail.
No, because I've seen him in California.
Now, listen, you hate him.
Sacramento.
You don't like him, right?
No, I don't like him. Everybody else didn't like him that much.
I received a voicemail. I'll play it for the audience right now. This is Gary the Retard leaving me a voicemail all about he's upset with Eric the Midget. And then maybe Gary can explain it.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, you motherfucker. Hey, you know what? You always pick up the goddamn phone for Eric the Midget. Howard Stern, why you don't pick up the fucking phone for me every time I call in the goddamn station? You know what, Eric the Midget? I seen that son of a bitch in California. All he was doing complain. Hey, complain, you son of a bitch. Eric the Midget. You know what? He looks like crap. He thinks he knows every little thing. You know what? That stupid son.
To respond or forward, press 1. To delete, press star.
All right, so you're upset essentially because he seems to be the favorite character on the show.
No, I mean, I've heard him on the radio quite a few times because he calls and gives you a bad time, you know. And I don't think it's fair when you know. And he did the same thing in California. Or you just sit back in the corner and watch everybody do the comedy shows, and you just, Bob Levy,
Well, let's get to Steve Langford. Steve, what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom? Come on in and tell us.
Langford has a huge penis.
There's a guy who works hard. Go ahead, Steve.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. While Eric the Midget sits alone in a chair in Sacramento staring at his Sirius radio, what's his alleged sweetheart Kendra up to in Phoenix? Howard 100 News got its paws on some pictures of Kendra at the Penthouse Super Bowl party over the weekend. Eric the Midget's so-called girlfriend seen hanging all over Jose Mangan, who just happens to work here at Sirius. Kendra reported to have been very flirtatious, all the while ducking questions about dubious claims she's Eric the Midget's girlfriend.
Let me see that picture, if I may. It's hard to make out. What is she doing with this guy? Draping herself?
Oh, my goodness, she's all over him.
Oh, if Eric,
look at that outfit she's wearing.
If Eric saw this...
Oh, let me see. Is she hot in it?
Oh, my goodness. Look at Eric's girlfriend. This is not right. Artie, what do you think of that? All right, that says it all.
Clearly, Eric is her type.
What else you got there, Steve?
Meantime, Kendra, or someone identifying herself as Kendra, taking questions on Stern Fan Network about her alleged status as Eric the Midget's sweetie. Kendra claiming she is Eric's girlfriend, even though they've never met, going so far as to say she would love to meet the little guy's parents.
All right, fair enough. She wants to be with the parents, but not Eric.
Yeah, she's meeting everybody but Eric.
Howard 100 News. This is Don't Miss It News. Everything you need to know about Howard is here. Howard 100.
There really is a Kendra, and Kendra agrees she is the girlfriend of Eric the Midget. Her voice has been on the Stern Show, but not the rest of her. Now, finally, a colleague here at Sirius actually met Kendra in person. It's Howard 100 News exclusive.
Howard 100 exclusive.
Jose Mangan. He's the format manager and on-air talent for Channel 27 Heart Attack and Channel 19 Buzzsaw, two of the most kick-ass stations on Sirius. Not to mention, Jose's one of the coolest dudes here at Sirius. And he's a super fan of the Stern Show. Jose was in Arizona this past weekend for the Super Bowl. He had an encounter with someone who claims to be a certain girlfriend of a certain midget.
I was out there on Saturday night in Scottsdale at this place called The Venue. So then I get there, and there was this blonde girl with this red streak in her hair, and she sits down next to me, and she's not talking to anybody. I thought she was going to talk to somebody, and I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Jose. And she's like, hi, I'm Kendra. And I was like, you're not Kendra, are you? And she's like, oh, my God. Yeah, and I was like, oh, fuck, you're Kendra.
It was Eric the Midget's Kendra.
Yes.
Wow, what are the odds? But don't worry, Eric. I'm sure she just kept to herself and had no contact with Jose.
We started talking, and we were hanging out, and she just, we were cool. And then throughout the night, she would just kind of come and hang out with me. And then I met the dude, Scott, that runs her website. Right. And we were hanging out, broing out and stuff. And then afterwards, after the whole thing was over, she was wearing my jacket because it was cold, and we were hanging out.
Oh, snap! She was wearing his jacket? That's a no-no. But I'm sure that's it. Nothing else happened, right?
She was holding my hand. We were walking through the whole place, and everyone was trying to talk to her and hold her, give her hugs. But she was sort of like kind of holding my hand. And I was like, wow, I'm feeling kind of fucking cool here.
Right. I'm sorry to be the one to have to break the news to you, Eric. I hate that you're mad at me, and I just want to go back to our good old days. Remember those days? All right, I miss you.
Talk to you later.
I miss you.
I miss you too. Bye.
Proud 100 News. Shuli saying, shalom for now.